안녕하세요. 저는 방탄소년단 황금막내 쫀쫀국입니다. 네.
Today we will learn how to read, write, and pronounce Jung-Kook. The Korean language is different from most languages because it uses letter blocks. Several letters are written in blocks, and each block represents a syllable. This diagram represents all the possible letter blocks. All letters and patterns are written from left to right and from top to bottom. As you can see, Jun has 3 letters. Which diagram has 3 letters arranged in the same pattern as Jun? It's number 4. Jung is the same pattern, so we will also use pattern number 4. Can you guess which pattern is used for Kook? It's number 5. We will be using pattern number 4 for Jun, pattern number 4 for Jung, and we'll be using pattern number 5 for Kook. As you can see, the first letter of the first block is J. It is pronounced the same as J. The second letter is a vowel. It is pronounced The third letter is an N. It's pronounced the same as our N. So that makes Jun. In the second block, Jung, the first 2 letters are the same. The third letter is Ng, Ng. So it's Jung. And the third syllable is Kook. The first letter and last letter are GK. It's somewhere in between a G and a K. Gook. The vowel in this syllable is U. Jung-Kook.
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 Jung-Kook. Since Jungkook is my bias, Jungkook, 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 fighting!
There are 2 ways to write a J. This is the first one. And this is the second way to write a J. Today we will learn how to read, write, and pronounce Kim Tae-hyung.
Kim Tae-hyung.
Kim Tae-hyung.
Kim Tae-hyung.
Kim Tae-hyung. The Korean language is different from most languages because it uses letter blocks. Several letters are written in blocks, and each block represents a syllable. This diagram represents all the possible letter blocks. All letters and patterns are written from left to right and from top to bottom. As you can see, Kim has 3 letters. Which diagram has 3 letters arranged in the same pattern as Kim? It's number 4. Tae has 2 letters next to each other. we'll use pattern number 1. Can you guess which pattern was used for Hyung? It's number 4. Kim Tae-hyun.
Kim Tae-hyun.
Kim Tae-hyun.
Kim Tae-hyun.
Okay, so we'll start with Kim. Kim has 3 letters, and the first one is a K. A K in Korean is written with 2 lines like this, and in English it's written like this. The second letter is the vowel. It's I. In English, it's a soft I. The third letter is a rectangle shape in Korean. In English, it's an M. Now, it's written with a K in English, but in Korean, it's closer to a G. It's more like Gim.
Kim.
Okay, going to the second syllable is Tae. There's 2 letters in Tae. The first one is T. It looks like an E in Korean, but in English it's a T. The second letter is the vowel. It's pronounced A. It looks like an H, but in English it's an AE, meaning a hard A. Tae.
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 And the third syllable is hyung.
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 Hyung. Okay, this syllable has 3 letters in it. The first letter is H. The second letter is Ya. In English it would be written Y-U, Ya. And the third letter is Ng, N-G. So altogether it's Hyung.
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 Kim Tae-hyun.
Kim Tae-hyun.
Kim Tae-hyun.
Kim Tae-hyun.
Kim Tae-hyun.
전면시.
Today we will learn how to read, write, and pronounce Park Ji-min.
Park Ji-min.
Park Ji-min.
Park Ji-min.
The Korean language is different from most languages because it uses letter blocks. Several letters are written in blocks, and each block represents a syllable. This diagram represents all the possible letter blocks. All letters and patterns are written from left to right and from top to bottom. As you can see, Park has 3 letters. Which diagram has 3 letters arranged in the same pattern as Park? It's number 4. The G has 2 letters next to each other. We will use pattern number 1. Can you guess which pattern is used for Min? It's number 4. We will be using pattern number 4 for Park, pattern number 1 for G, and pattern number 4 for Min. We'll begin with the first syllable, Bak. The first letter in this syllable is B, pronounced B. sometimes pronounced P, but not here. The second syllable is A, pronounced A, and the third syllable is K, bak,
밥,
bak.
밥,
The second syllable is G. The first letter in G is J. It is pronounced like our J. The second letter is I, sometimes pronounced E, as in this case, and sometimes pronounced I.
G, G,
The last syllable is min. The first letter is M, the second letter is I, pronounced as I here, and the third letter is N, min.
민, 밥, 지, 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 민. 박지민, 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 박지민.
Now we'll practice writing Korean. Always write from the top to the bottom and from the left to the right. Today we will learn how to read, write, and pronounce Kim, Seok Jin. The Korean language is different from most languages because it uses letter blocks. Several letters are written together in blocks, and each block represents a syllable. This diagram represents all the possible letter blocks. All letters and patterns are written from left to right and from top to bottom. As you can see, Kim has 3 letters. Which diagram has 3 letters arranged in the same pattern as Gim? It's number 4. Now the second syllable is Seok. It's in the same pattern as Gim, so we'll use number 4 again. Can you guess which pattern will be used for Jin? It's number 4.
Kim, Seok, Jin. Kim, Seok, Jin.
Kim, Seok, Jin.
Kim, Seok, Jin.
Kim, Seok, Jin. The first syllable is Gim, and the first letter in that syllable is,
G.
we'll write that as a K in English. The second syllable is,
I.
and that's a soft I in English, it's I. The third letter is M. It's written as a rectangle in Korean, and it sounds like, just like our M. Kim,
Kim,
Gim,
Kim. Seok.
The second syllable is Seok. It begins with a
S.
sound, and in English we call that an S. The second letter is the vowel, and it's pronounced,
O.
and in English we would spell that E-O, Seok, Seok. The third letter is,
윽.
in English we would call it a K.
Seok.
Seok,
Seok.
Seok.
Jin.
Jin. The next syllable begins with a,
J.
which is closest to our J in English. And the second letter is the vowel. It's pronounced,
I.
in English it sounds like I. In English it sounds like E. And the third letter is,
은. Jin. Kim. Seok. Jin. Kim. Seok. Jin.
there are 2 ways to write a J in Korean. This is the second way.